Assalamu alaikum, I'm Ahmed Ishan and I'm saying you welcome in my CSS3 video tutorial, and where I'm going to learn with you CSS3 navigational effects, and now I can show you a demo that what we are going to learn. So first of all, this is the first effect, that is I have termed it shutter effect. This is a side shutter effect. It's coming from the two dimension, left or right, and this is top and bottom, and this is bouncing effect without declaring a bounce effect. So this is a cool effect, and this effect has been created by me without by an accident. So now I'm going to discuss how I have made those effects. So I'm going to start. So first I'm going to close this contents, because this is better for us, because if I open a lot of tabs it will affect our productivity. This is the best practice when we are going to learn and going to work. Then you should close all unnecessary tabs because it affects your productivity. So I have made a basic coding here that will help us to understand a bit better, and it will few time consuming. So you can see this is a basic coding of our tutorial. Then when I hover over this area, then nothing is happening here. I have just made a basic coding here, so you are being able to see the HTML coding, that you are being able to see that I have wrapped the the text into a span tag under a anchor tag, because we will add after or before element under the anchor tag, and before the span and after is span tag. So now I'm going to show you the CSS element, and you can see that how I have designed for this navigation. Just I have selected the class and I have designed for this. So you're being able to see that what I have done here. So now I'm going to start my tutorial. So first I'm going to have after effect with it. So I'm going to declare the after tag, that is from CSS3. So content is a cool element of CSS. So this is, I'm declaring A. So I have declared A content. So you're being able to see the content there is a problem. I think there is some problem. Oh, I've got it. So you're being able to understand that, you're being able to see that this is the A has been added by the after A element. So now at first I'm going to work with before element. Before the A will be added before the home or about A. Okay, you're being able to see that A has been added before the menu style element. So now I'm going to style. So background color, background is gonna be black. So now I'm going to position it. I'm going to declare of this element width. So width should be 15% of the parent element. So this has been the 15%, and height will be the 100%. Height 100%. This has been 100%. But now we're not being able to see where the changes has been happening here. Happening here. So if I declare the position absolute, then you will be able to see where is happening here. Position absolute. So you have seen that a lot of area has been covered because we haven't declared the context for the absolute element. So I'm going to declare the context for this element. Context position relative. So this has been declared the context. So you're being able to understand and see that I have declared the context, so this has been come in a logical area, but this top and left area hasn't been declared perfectly. So I'm going to declare top 0, it has been gone to 0, left 0, left 0, the 0 has been added. Now when I hover over this area, this black area should come from the left. So now I'm going to wipe A. So when I hover over this area, this black area will come from the left. So if I pull it a bit more, I'm going to pull the black area left minus, so you're being able to see that 50%. I have pulled the whole element to the 50%, and I hover over this home or this element, this position element will become to the 0. So you're going to see that what is going to be here, going to happen here. So this is, I'm going to declare hover, and this is before element. So this is before element, so we are going to declare before. So our top should be, top will return to 0. Sorry, left return should be return to the 0. So I've declared 0. So when I hovering over the elements, then it is coming to the 0. If I declare the transitioning element, because I'm using the Chrome browser, so I'm going to use WebKit transition all for 1 second. So you're being able to see that this is transitioning. So I'm going to add right element, and I'm going to add before element. So this is before. I'm going to copy it. Just going to declare after, and this should be right. And I'm going to change the color of this because you're being able to understand quickly. So I'm going to declare green. This is a very rough color, but I have used for the learning. So you can see when I declare the hover state for this, so what's gonna be happen here. So right going to be 0, right. Right has declared 0 after. So you're being able to understand this, the both is working, but the text is going to be hidden, but we do not want this. We want that when we hover over the area, the text should be up of this hovering area. So I'm going to declare the opacity 0 when the default state. When the default state, I'm going to declare the opacity 0, opacity 0. I have declared the opacity 0 after, and I'm going to declare the before area. The opacity has been 0. So when I hover over the state, this will return to the 0 and the opacity will be the 1. So I'm going to declare opacity 1 and opacity for 1, and the opacity has added 1, and you can see, and this is return, a nice return. So now I'm going to declare the color. I'm going to return to the color to the black. So now you can see this has been added a cool effect here. So now I'm going to increase the speediness of the sliding. So this is going to be the 0.0 second, and you're being able to see. So, but there is a problem that the text is going to be hidden. Now I will declare the Z indexing, because when I hover over this area, the whole context should gone behind. So I'm going to declare z index -1. So when I hover over this area, then you're being able to see that one element is working and another is going behind of the elements. So I'm going to declare both of the area after and before. So now you can see the whole element going to the back. Now I want that when I hover over this area, the background should be removed. So now I'm going to do this. Because I have declared the background, gray background to this element, in this element. So I'm going to, when I hover over this area, the background return to the background none. So background none. So now we have got the cool effect that we wanted. Now I'm going to increase our speed a bit more. So we're going to declare 3 and this is going to be declared 3. Now you can see that this is a bit speedy. This has been a bit speedy. Now first effect has been clear to you. I think you have been understood how I have made this. I want you to understand what's the use of after and before element, not to share with you how to make this kind of effects, because I can make you a sense of using before and after element. Because if you are being able to understand after and before effect, before work of how it should be done with these elements, then it will be better for you, because any kind of effect that you want, you are being able to complete quickly as you want it. So now I'm going to the next effect that I have shown in the demo at the beginning of the tutorial. So now I'm going to return, there is a width is declared to 50%. Now I'm going to make it 100% and height should be 50%. Why I am doing this, then you're being able to understand after a few minutes. So if I hover over the area, then nothing is happening here, because I have returned the height to 50, and here I have declared the right 50%. Now I'm going to return it to the left 0 pixel, and I am going to return this to the left 0 pixel. But in before element I am going to declare the top to -50%, and I'm going to declare the bottom -50%, and when I hover over the area, then this top and bottom area will return to the 0. So now I'm going to declare it, top should 0 and bottom should be 0. So now you can see that second effect we have achieved. So nothing has been unclear to you. This is the second effect. Now I'm going to declare the third effect. Third effect as created by me accidentally, because I didn't know how to make a bouncing effect with these elements. So this has happened with me accidentally. So now I'm going to show you how the accident has happened with me. I unfortunately declared the top 50% and bottom also, and you can see what's going to be happen. And you can see that this has been a bounce effect. If I change the color with this, then you're being able to see that what has happened with me, green. If I return it to the 0, then what will happen with you, then you can see that was the default of us. This is the main thing that I have made, but when I make it the 50%, then what gonna be happen? You're gonna be see that this is making the bouncing effect. So I think the whole thing has been clear to you. I think I would like to show you the after and before effect, before use of after and before elements. So I think this thing has been clear to you. Thanks for watching, and let me suggest that what should be done while making a tutorial a bit qualityful. Thank you.